Welcome to the Admin Group podcast. My name is Javon. I also go by JtheAdmin, aka Mr. Admin, aka Yes, I'll change your password. I just wanted to let you guys know that this podcast, the Admin Group, the group of admins that you guys are, this podcast is really just to help you guys build and to let you know some insight on becoming an admin if you're not an admin. Just sharing the experience of being an admin in my line of work. I've been doing this for 10 years. Right now, I'm a systems engineer. I started in high school, worked my way up. And I really just want to share my experiences so that I can help other people as well as give you some tips and some edges. If you ever feel like you want any particular advice or any particular topic you want to talk about or vent about or hear my perspective on, just let me know. You can shoot me an email, you can shoot me a message, does not matter. But I just wanted to do this inaugural episode to let people know about what this is and what I'm trying to do. Again, I've been doing this for 10 years. I started at my high school working at the help desk there. Well, really, there was just one admin. I worked under him. And from there, I got a lot of experience with desktop support. Then from there, I went to college. And at my college, I worked on the help desk for the computer science department, which was still help desk support for those out there who have worked with different type of companies. It's all the same thing. People need user accounts. People need internet. People need to get to their email. So from there, I got a lot of insight on just how networking works, network printers, servers. We hosted our own email server, load balancers, IPSs, IDSs, all that good stuff. So from I won't say an early age, but I started early in life, and it gave me a lot of insight to where I am now. I'm 28, and I started when I was 18, if you're doing the math. And I from there, I worked my way up, and from college, I went to Geek Squad. And if you guys know anything about Geek Squad, it has a bad reputation, but there's some smart guys who work at Geek Squad. It's just a stepping stone. And if you've ever worked in IT or tech support or system engineering or anything like that, each job is a stepping stone. You got to prove your worth. If you want to get to 100,000 or if you want to get to whatever goal you want to get to, you realize in IT, everybody needs it. The role doesn't really change. So from company to company, it doesn't matter as much to prove your loyalty, to work there for 20 years. That's not as important in IT. But from there, I went to Geek Squad. I learned a ton about PC support, a lot of corrupted system files and Windows. Well, at the time it was Windows 7, and then switched to Windows 10, which is still happening with updates. But that's a different, we can talk about that later. But from there, I learned a ton. And after a while, that got old because I was really just selling laptops when I wasn't actually fixing things. And I was at a smaller store, so they had me doing customer service, selling laptops. And one day I worked at home theater, knew nothing about it, but hey. You live and you learn. So from there, I worked from Dell. I did Dell Pro support. So the guy you chat into, that was me. And that was rough. But I also learned even more about how enterprises go about their tech support and the type of issues that they see. And even things that they needed help with, like building RAID, rebuilding a RAID. I got a lot of insight on how companies work and how they value their warranties. So, from there, I went on because, of course, it gets old. You want some challenges. You don't want to stick to the same thing. So from there, I went to the Zoo Tampa. Bam. And I was an IT analyst there. That was pretty fun. I mean, working at a zoo, period, it's not like the tigers were using computers, but you get to see them from a different angle. Yeah, I mean, you get to see them a lot closer than you would if you just worked there. So yeah, from there I did it was an enterprise network, DC inventory procedures and standards, all that good stuff. I definitely learned a lot in terms of how an enterprise network works. Your print server, your time server, your AAA server, the switching, understanding the topology of a network. I really got my feet wet there. I even worked a good bit on VoIP, Mitel, which if you know anything about Mitel, you probably know a lot about VoIP because Mitel is rough. But I'm sure that's VoIP in general. That was just the first one I worked with, but it was an undertaking. Yeah, so I learned a ton there. And then from there, I went to where I am now. Yeah, a system engineer. A system engineer at an MSP. And what we do is we go into a company that needs our services and we support their network, support their users if need be, implement some new hardware, implement some new systems, a new service. Azure, you need VMs. Do you need your server to be hosted in a VM on Azure? That saves people a lot of money. We do all that good stuff. We handle literally A to Z for a company. And if you didn't know what an MSP does, that is what MSPs do. So yeah, from then to now, through my 10 years, I've seen a lot of different things. I'm definitely learning a lot more. But yeah, I created this podcast to help other people grow in their IT career and to help them to understand what it's like to work in IT. I mean, hey, I could talk about my day. I could talk about the week I just had. I can talk about small issues that really stump me that I really want to share with you guys. Literally anything. I really just want to create a community and feed some knowledge, And yes, this is my wife's clothing studio. She makes clothes in this room. And right now she's the only one with an office, so I got to make myself more important so I can require an office outside of work. But yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in on that. And again, if you want anything in particular, reach out to me. Let me know. I'm willing to talk about anything. I'm willing to share anything that isn't too divulging. But yeah, I'm willing to share anything, and I just want to help people grow just as much as I needed to grow early in my career, and even now, I'm still wanting to grow. I'm still wanting to get further into IT. I think eventually you have to specialize or at least have a specialty that gives you an edge over another person because companies use different hardwares, they use different services. So if you know that one random service, that one random technology that they use, you may be a VoIP expert and it might be a call center. They might specialize in the system or in the hardware that in particular that gives you that edge. And then at that point, you demand your price. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to get there. So yeah, if I can spread knowledge to somebody else, that makes me feel good. And if they can spread knowledge to me, that feels great as well. So yes, this is the first episode of the Contact Your Admin podcast. Not the Contact Your Admin podcast. That's a company. And the clothes I got. Look out for that. Definitely going to be giving you guys some stickers, shirts, all that good stuff. For the low too, you guys fam. So, I ain't trying to break your bank. I know what it's like out there. But this is the TheAdminGroup podcast. Enjoy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you know about me. hit me up. I'm out here for you guys. I know you guys are out there for me. All of us system admins, desktop support. What are all the titles they give us? IT analyst, tech guy, computer guy, computer man, computer woman. I did this for us, guys. This is a place to share. I will be sharing. If you want to share with me, that's cool. If not, whatever, I'm still sharing. And yeah, hit me up. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're feeling. Till next time. Boom, I'm out.